Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prospecting Day. My name is Brandon. I'm the Vice President of Marketing at Ocean.io. Really thrilled to have you here for today. Warm welcome. Let's get going. Real quick, if you want to bookmark this site, get.ocean.io/prospecting day. We sent you a couple emails with it as well. We've listed out links to all of the different resources, the tools, tips, trainings, things you have access to today for Prospecting Day. Just one place where you can find everything that you need. And what is it you can expect to get from today? Our goal at Ocean is really for you to be able to fill your pipeline with qualified leads in a single day. Our team themselves is working on this. We've put together things to try to make this really easy. And there's 4 key areas you can look at today. One is the breakout sessions. There's this kickoff, as well as 3 other trainings that just give you some really practical, tactical, simple tips you can take away for your cold outreach and for prospecting. Sales email templates, you've already gotten these, both subject lines and templates in the mail. You can download them, you can use them, they can be inspiration for your own content, but that's what we have for you. The last is an entry, or second to last, entry into a sales giveaway. It's 5 of the top sales books and a training that one person's going to win today. You've got an entry by joining. If any of you shared Prospecting Day as well, you've gotten more bonus entries, and we'll draw that at the end of the day. Finally, you're getting access to Ocean.io, which is it's ultimately a B2B targeting software and great for sales prospecting, as well as some marketing tips for you to use today, and 100 downloads from that, which should be plenty to fill your pipeline. Let me touch on first on these breakout sessions. First one's what we're doing now, access to the tools and templates. I'll just give you some intros about what's there, how to use it. The next one you can join us, it's meant to be short for the day, so it's coffee breaks and a lunch and learn. For the coffee break, the first one, it's about segmentation for sales. How do you look at your data or the lack of good data and figure out who is my target lead, who's my ideal customer? 15 minutes, grab a cup of coffee and join me. I'll take you through what we do. As well as 2 special tips in that one that you can use straight away. 30-minute lunch and learn is on cold outreach. I get so much terrible cold outreach from people on LinkedIn and email. It is hard to do really well, but there are things you can do and you could walk away with today. So I'll share some of the things that we're doing today and just give you some really practical tips on what you could do to your current outreach to make it better. The last one is alignment with marketing and sales. You have another person from the marketing, Tice, coming in talking about what can salespeople do to work better with marketing, get marketing to help them sell more. All right. Sales email templates. We sent these out already. There's some really good things in here. One, the subject lines to help your emails get opened. There's 25 subject lines you can use or inspiration to take and use, because if you're not getting your email opened, then it's not getting read. So start with the subject line, and then as well as a number of templates. So there's good tactics in there to reach out to old customers, to ask for a referral, or to liven up some old accounts. Templates to help give things away. There's templates to like a little bit more on the lost or breakup side, but ways to just get that conversation started. You'll probably need to, they're made to be cut and paste, but you'll need to put in your own company value points, your own name, your own signature, but it's a good starting point to get started. Stuff that we've used that is successful for cold outreach. The sales giveaway. Like I said, if you want to share it out still, you can go get more entries. We're not drawing it till the end of the day, so share that you're at Prospecting Day. It's a fast line Jordan Belfort training, The Wolf of Wall Street. It's online, but it's super cool. Chance to really improve your sales skills. And then it's 5 of the top sales books, so it's both for the manager and the salesperson in mind. Ways that like build up your sales library, keep it at the office, keep it at home, and just up your game. One person's winning this at the end of the day. Finally, let me get into the free access to Ocean.io and 100 downloads for free. So what is Ocean? Ultimately, Ocean's the easiest way to find your next company. It's like a search engine for B2B sales. Put in companies you sold to. We'll give you a list of lookalike companies, like finding the twin of your best customer, as well as tons of filters to filter it down. And one reason it's pretty different has to do with the way we've categorized. If you look at categorization elsewhere, you try to find something. We took like GetAccept as an example. They're an e-signature company. They do a bunch of sales enablement things too. But you find that they're categorized as like computer software. If you look on LinkedIn, and then like other companies, one flow would be called internet, and the other is called information technology services, and it's like they're all so similar as companies. And as sales, you want to find people that are very similar to who you've sold, because that's the easiest sale you can get. You know you sold to one company, you know it's successful, they probably know they're in the same industry, get the conversation going. With Ocean, we've added many tags and many categorizations to people, and we show it's very, very close to what companies actually do. So it makes building up these targeted lists, and you can get very granular with it, very, very easy. So, but enough talking, let me just show you how we do this. All right, this is ocean.io, a demo account that I have. What you can do is, this is how I'd say to start for prospecting day, start with a lookalike search. You can start searching by category and things too, but we'll start with a lookalike search. That's the easiest way. When you log in, it looks like this. You should have gotten a login email in your inbox. If you don't find it, please check your spam folder. Sometimes they get sent there. If not, reach out on the Prospecting Day website to the support channel. We'll help you out. Start with the lookalike company. So you enter a domain that's a lookalike of somebody you just did. We just mentioned get accept. So you put in get accept, and what Ocean does is it searches all these websites. It's looking at the text on a web page, and it's classifying it using a lot of AI and things to say, here's all the websites in the world that are the mathematically most similar to the one that you just showed us, based on the content of what they actually do. You can see there's a lot of different, so we get we're getting 2,000 results already based on get accept. If you click on the company, you'll get a whole panel of data about the company. You can see e-signature, enterprise software, information technology. This is all the classification that we have for get accept, as well as you get information on like the traffic rank, Alexa, technologies that they use. And these are all relate to filters that you can also use to help search for more companies. So if you know you sell to companies that use HubSpot, you have an integration, you could start to search by that or filter by that. Can work really well if you're selling to people who use like Shopify Shops or Magento, if you have an integration. You get a lot of information about the company. But what we want to do is build up a list. The goal here is to build up a list that we can sell into. So 2,000 is really too much. You want to get more specific than that, so you're only spending your time contacting the best companies. You do that by the filters here. So we'll start with location. Let's say we'll start with our location, our territory, maybe it's United Kingdom. You add the filter and it's going to narrow down the results already to 428. You could also, if you're selling like really locally, you can search on a map. So if you're searching, this can work well once events are going again, like physical events. You can use the map search to say which companies I'm going to be taking a visit to London, to Brighton, to Bristol, wherever. Which companies do I know are in this area, and I could try to set an actual meeting with this company. You see it changes the radius, and I don't know if there's any e-signature companies in London. I'm kind of assuming that there's some, but you could get really specific with it and apply the results and really narrow down your results, which is great for certain scenarios, or if you just have a very specific target. We'll keep the United Kingdom as our filter, and then maybe you want to go by size. You could go by employees, like how big is the company. Maybe you're targeting larger or smaller companies. Another good size would be the traffic. Website traffic is often times a good, so let's say you don't want anything too small, it has to have at least 1,000 visitors. It just helps to narrow down more and more and more until you get a really specific list. Just by doing that, I'm down to 137. This is a good starting point. Again, if you know you have different technologies that they go for, or if you know a specific industry tag you want to search for, there's many ways to search. Play around with this today. Come up, what you can do is just save your search. Enter the search name. You can save as many searches as you want. They're all saved for you. Or you can add them to a list. To add them to a list, what you want to do is select the companies that you want to add. So you see 50 at a time. And click Add to List. You get a default list, but you can also create a specific one. So demo 2, whether you've imported them or not, and just add the companies to your list. You can see now the label shows up that they've been bookmarked or added to a list. If you're a customer or if you're taking the time, you can also tie in Ocean to your CRM, which is great because then you can add columns here where you can see, are these companies already in my CRM? Are they claimed? Are they won? Are they lost? And you get a really good sense of which companies you should be targeting. But there's a lot of data we have that we can just make super easy for you to access and make sense of. Also, if you tie your CRM, there's a segmentation thing too in terms of finding the right segments of companies. I didn't go through this. I'm assuming most of you will not have your CRM tied in. Tying it up is great. If you can do it on your own, by all means, but we haven't blocked it off for Prospecting Day, so you're very welcome to, and then you can actually access the different customer segments as well, which is really, really cool that you can just find these different segments of companies you can, and you find out how many you've won, how many you've lost, how many opportunities exist in your pipeline, and then also just generate new leads, which is super great. You can generate new leads, and this is within successful segments already done for you. I want to get back to my list though. So the list is what you want to take next. The list I just saved, I think I saved that one as demo 2. So take my list, that's the 51 I added. So I have my list. I can either export it directly to my CRM, we've linked ours in here, or just download as a CSV, or download it as a CSV that's perfect for uploading to LinkedIn Audiences or LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You've got the availability to do that with your account to download. Take those, compare them to your CRM, build up a bunch of saved searches, start up with a bunch of your different specific targets. And again, I'll be going through some details of how you can really find that ideal customer in a later breakout session. But that's Ocean. So this type of searching and list building to find these specific companies, if you do it in Google, it's going to take you a long time. You're definitely going to miss things as well, that like these are companies that are perfect fits that aren't there. So it's a really good way. You just build up the content really, really quickly. If you need help, log in, give it a play around. If you need help, go to this Prospecting Day landing page. You'll see there's a chat here waiting for you. We've got team standing by all day. If you have any questions, reach out. We'll be happy to get in touch and help you out during Prospecting Day. And I hope to see you at the next breakout session. Thank you so much. Good luck.